G'day guys, it's Alan in the shed, otherwise known as Lord Al. There you go. Haven't been around for a while. Oh, sorry, no hands. Must not do that. The reason why, in a couple of words, trolls. What's that other word? Gamekeepers. And I just generally got fed up with YouTube because of it. So I walked away, and I was this close to shutting it all down, and there wouldn't be a Mark III, never mind a Mark II. Anyway, I walked away, had a think, and I've been coming down on and off doing things. Now I'm struggling to film stuff. My enthusiasm has dropped tremendously. And you'll hear in this film, you'll hear in my film, that I'm not enthusiastic about it, okay? But I'm not the only one that's gone through this these last couple of months. There's quite a few. If you go to Craig at Iron Horse Railway, he'll explain stuff. If you go to John at Harold Road, he got emotional over it. And there's quite a few others that I can't think of. I'll be here all day. But they're all going through the same thing. So what I thought, after several weeks I think, I'll have a bit of retail therapy. So I bought some new coaches. What you'll see in this film is a box opening, and I just didn't get enthusiastic at all. Due to other comments in the past about the gaps between coaches. Okay, you've got gaps in the coaches, so's everybody else. But I've ordered some stuff. Anyway, I've got the stuff's arrived, but that'll be in another film to cure the gaps between the coaches. Excuse me. Okay. I'm getting wound up now. This is the 6th take because I went off on a rant. So in this film, you'll see a box opening, put new coaches on, and that cures that rake of vehicles. Then I'll show you a little bit over there, then I'll show you a running clip at the end with the 2 GWRs. And it's not supposed to be all singing and dancing fancy. What I've done, I was doing the test films because I built a jig to put the camera on top of the locos. It might sound simple, you try doing it. So you'll see a short running clip with a bit of music. It's not supposed to be spectacular or in time, but it's not far off, but that's the whole thing. So thank you for all the messages I've had privately asking where I am and what I'm doing and what I'm up to. And no sooner as I've done all this filming, I think I filmed it a fortnight ago now. Still can't bring myself to come in on camera to tell you what's going on. Since then, the APT-E, Advanced Passenger Train Experimental, yeah, all that controversy and all that. 4 chips that's blown now. 4 chips. So it's going back to Rapido. If I can get in touch with them, if they'll respond to it. There's a lot of ifs involved. If they don't respond, I will have to put 2 new motors into it because the alpha meter is going bonkers over it. Okay, now it's gone through, was it 4 Locksound V5 chips. Oh boy, do they not come cheap. Yes, I got the last one on a warranty, but that was still going. Anyway, I've ended up putting a cheap Gauge Master chip in it, and it's running round, but the train speeds up, slows down, speeds up. This goes loopy. The ampage goes up and down, up and down. It's going from 150 milliamps straight up to 700 milliamps. Oh, so It's got a Duff motor or two, because there's one at either end. So that's got to be dealt with this next coming week. So I'm not having a very good time in the shed, to be honest. What with the weather and one thing and another. The humidity, remember when I was in one of the last films, it was nearly 99% humidity. Well, she's hovering on the normal at the moment, which is 60% humidity, which is about normal. It's not the shed, it's not the dampness in the shed or anything, it's in the air. And what you got to think about is this dampness in the air affecting any of the locos? So I tend to run all sorts of locos over a period of time just to make sure they're all singing and dancing. And it turns out the APT's gone thrown a wobbler, but everything else is running fine. So it's just one of them things. All centre tries, but I don't think that train was ever right in the beginning. Remember when I first bought it, I put it on the track and it blew the chip up. Oh, that was smoke. It went viral, didn't it? It had 20,000 views on that. I sent it back and they replaced it. Replaced the whole end. They didn't swap the motor, they just replaced the whole end. But since then it's going downhill. So, without further ado, let's get into the film. I'm very sorry that I'm not enthusiastic of what I'm doing. It's a bit bland. I don't mind you skipping forward. I'd like to see the end when I'm playing with the camera going up and round the track here. And you'll see the sponge is still in the end, so the train's not running round. I was just practicing with the cameras, basically. Okay, but that's why I haven't been here, is because of trolls and gatekeepers and bad press. People asking me questions. How'd you do this? Or what camera you use? What this use? Whatever you use. So you answer it, and I never get any feedback on it. Not a thank you. So from now on, I'm going off on a rant here. Forget it, chaps. If you ask a question, do the research. I have to. You do it. Okay? Let's move on. Yeah, I nearly started to kick off again. Oh dear, here we go. Right, enough stuff, okay? You can only take so much. Anybody can. You can only take so much before you snap, alright? Right, let's get this edited and get it on the airwaves. Right, see you in the next film. Bye for now. Right, today's here's the first clue, or the only clue. What we got on here, we got the 800 and we got a 43. As you see, the 800's got all its coaches and the 43 hasn't. So this is a big clue to what we got coming. Right, today guys, we're doing a box opening. A bit of, what do they call it, retail therapy to cheer me up. So this is the box. I've opened the box and checked the goods that are in there, but I haven't checked what's in the boxes. So this is an actual box opening before I get to see it. All I checked that there was 4 items in here that I ordered, and that was a battle. Well, you know what eBay's like. Let's chuck the box out of the way. So I think you should know what I'm looking for. I was a bit short on the coaches. It's not badly wrapped. There we go. GWR coaches. 4 of them. shall we say I got them for the price I was willing to pay for them. Because you can't always get them. Not unless you do a lot of research and various things. Spend hours on the internet. Another one. And another one. Right. Let's get rid of that. So, here we are, is the GWR coaches. This one is Mark III sliding door, a TS coach. Okay, let's have a look at it here now. Hope you can see there, okay. Yeah, they're a blister pack, aren't they? There we go. But to be honest, I don't think that's been out. And if it hasn't, if they've been out, it's been looked after, hasn't it? That's the crutch of the things. Don't want all these lying about everywhere. So just bear with me while I put this stuff back in the box. So, on closer inspection, as they say. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll turn the heater off so you can hear me better. Put that in there. I know this is a bit boring to you, but it's one of those things you got to do. There we go. Oh look, three couplings in there. NEM couplings. And there's 3 in there. One with the flap over type. Oh, they've got these fancy couplings on here, look. The Hornby ones, the close coupling ones. So I'll show you. Can you see on camera? Got these kinematic things, but it's the them. That's it. You can see it there, can't you? Got that on it. So what I will do is take the coupling off this end. Okay. Let's find my little packet. There it is. Because on the tractor units, I've got Hunt's couplings on there, and this is supposed to be the Buckeye pack for the HST set. I'll have to make sure it's the right way up first, just in case it's screwed it up. No, it goes that way up. So it goes that way up. There we go. So if the rest of them have got these Hornby ones on, it'd be great. Just going through it now. Just remember that's 49103, the coach number. Great Western Railway. There's no marks on it. Wheels run okay. All right. So what we'll do, we'll put that one on the track. Yeah, there's a slight gap on that. Let's try something else. sometimes I should imagine some of you will be fast forwarding now, but that's completely up to you, isn't it? So they seem to have been, should we say, looked after. Yeah, all the bits are in that 2 packs in that first coach. So there's no bits in that one, which is just as well. And then I know where they all are. That's that one. Again, it's got the close coupling on it. I wonder if that one's been used for the front car. Because it's rather odd that you've got them two. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll change that one out. And I'll put this one in. The hunch coupling in here. Well, it looks okay. Let me just try it out on the track. Now it's upside down. There is a right way and a wrong way with the hunch couplings. There we go. So we know two have got close couplings, and as I can see, them are 2 close couplings in there too, yeah. So we're all right. Well, that saved me a lot of magnets, I'll tell you. I can put them away now. Add that back in the pack. And I'll get the other one out straight away, and then there's no hassle then, is there? It amazes me. You get them out and you can't close the boxes up again. It just amazes me. It's crazy stuff. Well, that was that coach number 109, wasn't it? That one's 131. This is 107. It's in mint. Darkened windows as well, tinted windows in there. Love that on the track. Actually, they're not that close coupling. They don't touch. It's no better than a magnet. Hunch coupling magnet. It's no closer. Well, we'll look at that in detail in a minute. I love this back. Because they've got these Hornby ones on, I'll leave them like that. Don't want to waste them, do I? Because it's only the 2 ends, because it's got HST magnets on, which is the step version. And that's 131. That twins up with that one. So there are 2 coaches the same number. That says D. Which one's that? Yeah, it's 2 Ds. AB, yeah. The C's missing. I only ordered 4. What's in the set? Obviously, there's a C. We can always look out for that. It's still got this lovely sheens to it. This lovely paintwork type stuff. Yeah, it's all there. No hassle. Yeah, according to the wheels they've been run anyway, they've been used. Bit of a weird setup, them things. So because I use magnets, I could swap them out for the magnets, but I'll leave them as they are for now. There we've got some more parts, more couplings, because I got a bunch of magnets. It's supposed to be for the HST pack Mark 3s, which they are, and yet they're not that close coupling. So put them in the way, out the way. Let's have a look at show you on the camera now. Yeah. Pan back a little bit. Oh yeah, fully panned back. But there you go. That's what I've had some retail therapy. It's even got the dark door at the guard's end in it there, so that's the right coach. And the rest are all sliding doors. So if I get coach C, I can always swap it or add to it. But I believe it's a 4-car set. But that's basically what we're looking for is coach C, because I've got 2 Ds. Anyway, without further ado, let's power things up and take it away. Oh, this annoys me now. What I've done here, it's on speed 128, because I was trying to do some filming the other day. So I've got to change the speed step back to 28, which I like. Okay. It's what I've got used to, speed 28. It responds to what I want it to do, basically. And I'm not standing there dialing just to get it up to speed step 10 on 28. Is ample for this loco, for the right speed in my mind. But to do it in speed step 128, I'd have to turn the dial to 150 to get the equivalent of 10 in 28. So that's what I always tend to use. And it's the same with the Class 800. Right, let's do some filming. I think that's looks okay to me. Now I've got 2 GWR sets. I think that's pretty good. And then there's the 800 coming round. think we're having a busy day at the office today. I'm not very coordinated today. Anyway, as you can see, I said I was going to start doing this corner, but what I have done up to now, I've got a couple of vehicles there, one with electricity on, tranny van, and as you can see, I've put a fence around with some daffodils for St. David's Day, a bit late, but there you go. And I've been messing with the cables on the pylon, and I'm still looking for a winch to connect these wires to, but at least I've got the wires in place now. So all I'm short of is a winch and a few bodies, and I got this truck down there that sort of helped things out on site. It's got its own little small excavator if necessary to dig anchor bolts in or out, that type of thing. But I'm looking for a winch to connect these cables to. Now, maybe there's quite a few of you have never really looked at a pylon, how they get them cables through. Well, they winch them through and they put a certain amount of tension on them, and then they anchor them to the pylons. But I want a representation of a winch of them tightening up the wires. I know it looks a bit scruffy at the moment, but that's part of the build. Now, the winches I've been looking at are off model ships, and boy, can you get them in all sorts of sizes. Winches, you can even get them motorized, but I just want a static winch. It can be 3D print, it can be metal, alloys, anything, but it doesn't want to be more than like what, inch and a half square, otherwise it's out of proportion. Yeah, about an inch and a half, 2 inches maximum square, so I can feed the wires into the winch sort of thing, and then put the bodies around it as a representation of it. So, and that's what we're looking at. So there you go. So on that note, I've done my little retail therapy. Everything looks tidy on the coaches, as you can see, all going around quite nicely. The kinematic openings are working perfectly, and then they close up on the straights, but they could be tighter than that. I'll have to look into that. I might have to get some close coupling magnets. We'll just pull it in a few more millimeters. Anyway, that'll do for now, and then once I've made some more progress, or I'm going to do a running film, I'll come back to you. Okay? So all stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next movie. Bye for now.